What bag do you carry your drone in, and what drone? So I've got a lot of drones. Let me show you this, and then I'll show you the others. So here's two Zooms back from repair from DJI. Here is, what's this? This is a Zoom, and then I've got a few Pros. I've got a 5-gallon bucket full of broken drones. And they've stopped making the 2 Pro and Zoom. So the only thing I could get until I went to a 3, the only thing I could get was the 2S. And when I got it, I was not very stoked on it. It doesn't have as many sensors. But in sport mode, it flies pretty badass. And then, like one of the first times I had it out, I crashed it into a tree. So I'm watching it go upside down and it lands. And I'm like, okay, this thing's fucking broke. And it wasn't. I have crashed this same exact drone right here 7 different times. I hit some power lines or guy wires. I've hit several trees. This exact drone went underwater, and while I was totally underwater and it was still filming, and I was able to fly it up out of the water. It didn't work the rest of that night, but when it dried out the next day, it worked. So I don't know if I'm just lucky or if they've made the plastic a little different. It's a little more rugged. But I have a 2S. I would definitely buy a 2S again. I probably should buy one just so I have an extra one. And then the more important part is the smart controller. Because if you don't use the smart controller, the 2S comes with a controller, but you don't have a monitor. You have to hook it to your phone. And it overclocks your phone, it overheats your phone, and you only get a flight or two, 1 or 2 flights out of your phone. With this controller, I get 8 flights almost with this controller right here. And I can record on the SD card on the drone, and I can have a secondary SD card recording here also. I can't say enough. And like your phone doesn't go bright enough, this goes way brighter than your phone. So if you're flying in daylight in the sun, man, it makes all the difference in the world. You could have a shitty drone and have a good smart controller, and it would almost be better than having a good drone. DJI just came out with the new Mini 3 Pro. Right on. Nephew bought a DJI drone on hunting trip. We were spotting deer and kangaroo. Oh, fuck yeah, man. They're legit, man. And what bag do I carry my drone in? I use a large tool bag. Because I can put so much more shit. I carry a couple GoPros on flexible necks with clamps. I carry a Goal Zero Sherpa 1000. It's a big battery pack. I can put a full MacBook Pro in there also. I can carry 2. I carry a Windows machine and a MacBook in the large tool bag with the drone, with a bunch of chargers and cables. I carry everything I need in that bag. And I usually just use it like when I'm going from the truck to the hotel rooms. That's how I carry all my shit in those. Once it's in the truck, I usually keep my drone open like this, just sitting in a back seat, because there's a lot of times where there'll just be an accident or you'll see smoke somewhere. So we record a lot of cool shit just because we have the drone. A lot of times I'll just take the drone and whoever's with me, I'm like, I'm taking this because every time I don't, something crazy happens. And every time we have it, a lot of times nothing crazy happens. It's almost like insurance that you're not going to get in some shit.
Talking about realest, one of the realest to try. My family, SOE